Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Volunteer Vibes. Let me get my little blanket out of the way. So glad you guys could join us this morning. You know what? We have a lot of stuff going on in H-Town as usual. So we always want to keep you guys informed and let you know the different ways that you guys can help out in the community. And plus, Earth Day is coming up later this month. So that is where we begin this morning. I want to bring in Rebecca Smith. Good morning to you.
Hi.
Hey, so I know that you guys are teaming up with Discovery Green to host Houston's Earth Day, but first tell us about CEC and your efforts throughout the community.
Awesome. Thanks, Denise. Thanks for having us here. CEC is Citizens Environmental Coalition of Houston. Our mission is to foster dialogue, education, and collaboration on environmental issues in Houston and the whole Gulf Coast region. And so we are a true collaborative with 125 member organizations. So you can imagine lots of environmental conservation efforts and activities going on among our member groups.
Oh, yeah. So tell us about Houston's Earth Day and what you need from the volunteers.
Sure. Well, we're really happy again this year to partner with Discovery Green to host Earth Day Houston 2022. So it's a little bit early this year. Earth Day internationally is always April 22nd. But we will be at Discovery Green this Sunday, April 10th. The event is noon to 5, and we'll have volunteers busy already starting at 8 in the morning. We've got lots of jobs. This is one of our last year volunteers who's helping us to do a really specific job we're calling recycling ambassadors. And I particularly need more folks in the afternoon shifts that start at 1:30 and 3:30, in fact, on Sunday. This is a picture of her weighing recycling. Because one of the things we do for the event is we have a goal of zero waste. So this helps us know how much recycling and composting we've been able to divert from the landfill at a 15,000 plus person event. So we can use more volunteers as our recycling ambassadors, and you don't have to touch anything yucky. We just wait.
That's great. Good to know. Yeah. That's awesome. And so we're showing some other pictures here. What are some other things that you need from them this week? And I know you have several different shifts. Tell us what's available.
And I know you're partners with volunteerhouston.org, to whom we're really grateful for helping us coordinate our volunteer shifts, as you mentioned. So folks like these will be working at display tables and representing the different, we'll have over 50 organizations represented at the event at tables. So some of our tasks will be to help them get their booths set up. So there's some table setting up and art putting up, shifts in the morning and then in the afternoon to do the reverse and help break those, the booths down. We have a shift called runners, and that's folks who are willing to be flexible and kind of get plugged in wherever we need them on festival day. And some of the activities that I'm excited about, but also will need some behind stage help, include some of our rescue and rehabilitation of wild animals, including especially birds this year. Our theme is birds. Houston this is our 20th anniversary of being an urban bird treaty city. And I hoped at first that meant that some birds would be swooping down and signing a treaty, but short of that, we do have some rescue and rehabilitation groups bringing in their birds and other wild animals that have been rescued. So our runners, for instance, might be called on to help during the presentations with the animals. And most of those animals will also be with their rescue officers during the day for folks to come visit at the booths. So we got setup, we got breakdown, we got recycling ambassadors, we got an occasional plug-in wherever you're needed.
Wow, that is awesome. So, if someone's going for the first time, what can they expect? Because I know you're going to have like exhibits and other activities there as well.
Yeah, well, Discovery Green is a gorgeous park, as you know. All parts of it will be activated on Sunday. So if you come from any direction in town, you will encounter Earth Day at the park. And I will say this makes it a little bit easier. On Sundays, of course, the meter parking all around downtown is free. So we're hoping folks can get themselves situated, not pay for parking, and come to the park. We have a fantastic artist named Reginald who is a labyrinth builder for one piece of his art, and he's building now a labyrinth made of plant life, and he'll be finishing out the build on Sunday so that folks can interact with him, ask him questions. He'll be giving some tours and speaking to its purpose at an event like Earth Day. So there's a labyrinth, there's art, so that live artwork. There will be two live bands at the Transier Bandstand. Mayor Turner will join us at 2 p.m. on the Hess deck to give some remarks about sustainability and conservation efforts that the city is engaging in. There will be what we call the electric vehicle petting zoo, and I don't think we'll really pet them, but there will be 10 to 20 different kinds of electric vehicles stationed across the park with their owners, so folks can come check those out and ask questions about, how we're addressing climate change and pollution with electric cars. There will be a foodie farmers market, so there will be close to a dozen different vendors, not just selling produce, but also prepared foods and drinks. So come hungry. We'll compost your food waste. We'll recycle the packaging. On the large AB Anheuser-Busch stage, there will be some hands-on crafts for folks of all ages, but a special activity is turning old t-shirts into reusable shopping bags.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. So tell us why, events like this are so important and what people can do, perhaps if they can't make it, they can't volunteer this year, or they can't attend, what can they do personally also to celebrate Earth Day?
Well, that's a great question. As well as CEC being, a 50-year-old organization, Earth Day has been happening for a long time now, internationally. And it was really born of a place from some emergency and despair and, oh no, look what we're doing to our planet. How can we do better? So this event is fun and exciting, but also gets across some important messages about actions folks can take at home. Happy to share some. We're asking folks to take a pledge to turn their lights out at night. This is the season of migratory birds flying through the Houston region, which is why we're an urban bird treaty city. So one thing you can do, a tiny thing, but collectively it adds up. Turn your lights off at night. Like physically point the outside light fixtures down so that the birds that are migrating thousands of miles over our region aren't confused or thrown off their path.
Well, that's good to know for sure. Thank you so much. And before we go, just tell us, is there anything, that volunteers need to keep in mind? Anything that they need to wear? Are face masks going to be required?
We'll say face masks are optional. We're happy to have such a beautiful outdoor space and what's looking like a beautiful weekend of weather to stay safe outdoors together. Certainly wear comfortable shoes. We'll be walking and running and recycling all over the park. Just come dressed for the weather, bring a hat and some sunblock if you need it. And we recommend bringing your own refillable water bottle. So we're not using more plastic. We'll have some water filling stations around the park.
Awesome. And this sounds like it's family friendly. So
absolutely.
I'm sure people of all ages can come and join. Well, that's great. Becky, thank you so much. Of course, you guys can always go to volunteerhou.org to take a look at all the available slots that are left to volunteer. How many volunteers are you looking for? How many do you need?
Up to 300. We've got space.
Wow. Okay. So
we're over 200 folks signed up, so that's a lot, but we can use you and all your folks and come out, bring your kid. Mine will be out there recycling with me, making the rounds.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
All right. And so we have another event to tell you about, and it's coming up a little later this month. So I want to bring in Miss Jade Thomas with Becoming Kings and Queens. Good morning. Great to see you again.
Hi. Good morning. How are you?
Good. So you have a really, really sweet event to tell us about. Please tell us about Senior Prom Night. This is so exciting.
It is. So we are actually partnering with nonprofit Destined for Empowerment. They are actually putting on a senior prom for seniors. They're doing it in two locations. We're having a north side event and a south side event. But basically, there are a lot of our seniors 55 and up that weren't able to attend their prom. So we're really excited. We are motivated. We are putting on a beautiful, beautiful event for them. We're going to have live music. We're going to have live band. We're going to have entertainment. And basically, what Becoming Kings and Queens is doing is we're bringing the volunteers. We are so excited. We're going to be waiting on our seniors. So that's what we're looking for, is for people to come out and help, serve food and serve drinks.
I love this. And so, was this something that they were asking for, that the seniors were asking for, perhaps? How did this come about?
Right, right. So, Destined for Empowerment is a nonprofit that actually works to provide human services to our senior community. Sorry, of course, they're in the greater Houston metropolitan area, and so they provide things like furniture assistance, home repair, and utility assistance. And so, working with that senior community, we realized that they need an opportunity to have fun. They need an opportunity to kick back and relax and fellowship with one another, as we're all coming out of isolation and out of
Right.
COVID. This is a really, really good opportunity for us to kind of enjoy each other's time and faces again.
Yes, and of course, I'm sure they would love to get all dressed up too and glammed up. So, what talk about the help that you need from the volunteers specifically? What do you need them to do, and what should they expect?
Yes, yes. So we've got two events coming up, guys. We've got a north side event and a south side. These are occurring during the week. It's from 4 to 7. But we need volunteers to come serve food. Come serve food. So this is our south side event. This is April 14th. This is coming up next week, and it's from 4 to 7 p.m. And basically, we're going to go ahead and help y'all with the uniforms. We're going to dress up in our white button-down shirts and our black pants, and we're going to serve. Becoming Kings and Queens is about building up our leaders, right? We provide leadership building opportunities through community work, mentorship, and volunteer work. And so this is a chance for us to give back to the leaders that paved the way for us. Everyone knows a senior that helped you become and you get to where you are today. So
Mhm.
this is a really, really good chance to give back and show them that we are here. We remember them and we honor them. We want to celebrate them. So we're really excited. We're really excited to come out and serve them the way that they served us for so many years.
Exactly. They definitely deserve it. And I love the description that you have in there where you say, please come equipped with manners for the volunteers. Okay. Something to keep in mind, huh?
Yes, yes, we're giving back.
And so, since you guys are going to be inside, do they need to worry about bringing a mask or anything? Do you have any COVID protocols in place?
I would say come equipped with a mask because we are serving our seniors. We definitely don't want to, ignore those protocols.
Right.
It is going to be an inside space, but definitely going to be spacious enough, and everyone will be able to, properly socially distance. But definitely want to at least come with that equipment with you. Yes, ma'am.
And do you have any more volunteer opportunities that may be coming up later as well for them to keep in mind?
We always have up and coming opportunities. Our website is www.becomingkingsandqueens.org. You can always check there under upcoming events for our events that we have up and coming. Right now we have our leadership life skills program at Lewis Middle School in Aldine. We meet with them once a week and we talk about self esteem, self confidence, bullying, and fighting. Right now, we're actually looking to put on a graduation ceremony for them. So we are always looking for volunteers to come out and help with things like that. But our website's up to date and constantly being updated. So we appreciate any support there.
Awesome. And I don't know if you mentioned, but how many volunteers are you going to need for each week? For we have the April 28th and the April 14th.
Yes, yes. So we are looking for 30. I'm going to put the number around 30 to 40 volunteers.
Okay.
That could, help us round out and get the number that we need to be able to serve everyone at the event within an efficient time.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Jade. It's so great to see you again and chat with you. I love this event. This is such a cool idea. So I hope you guys get the amount of volunteers that you need and have a great time.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here again as well.
Absolutely. All right. We'll see you a little later. Of course, there are also other events happening around the city. So we want to bring in Erin with Volunteer Houston. Good morning to you.
Hi, Denise. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so it looks like we're going to have a nice little weekend in store. So do we have any outdoor activities or things that people can do to help out in the community?
For sure. So this weekend, there's the Art Car Parade, which is happening. It's being hosted by the Orange Show Center for Visionary Art. And they've got multiple days worth of programming that volunteers can participate in starting today and going all the way through Monday. So there's different opportunities, including there's the Main Street Drag for the Spring Branch Shimmy that requires volunteers. You can volunteer at the legendary Art Car Ball, support the art car judges. There's a starting line party for the parade. There's an Art Car Parade's Kids Creative Zone. You can be a general event volunteer. And you can also volunteer at the Art Car Awards ceremony, which is on, I believe, Monday. So that is a really cool opportunity to get outside. And you can find the link for that opportunity by going to volunteerhou.org.
All right. Any more family-friendly things to do? Because I know the kiddos, we got to keep them busy on the weekends.
For sure. So there's a Ramadan dinner delivery volunteer opportunity. So if you're looking to, make some refugees feel at home in this upcoming weekend, on Friday and Saturday throughout the entire month, the Alliance is going to be delivering Ramadan dinners to families. And you can definitely bring your kiddos with you for that. And that is 6 to 8 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays all throughout the month. So you'll be delivering hot Ramadan meals to some of the Afghan refugee families. And to arrive for that, you're going to want to come to the Alliance's lobby, and that's 6440 Hillcroft Avenue between 6 and 6:30 to receive your driving assignment and the food. So you can find this opportunity by going to the Alliance's agency page in the Volunteer Houston portal.
All right. Well, it sounds like there's lots to choose from this weekend, Erin. Thank you so much.
Yes, and
did you have one more? We have one more left. Okay.
I do want to plug one more thing. So, as you know, the Volunteer Houston Together event is coming up on Saturday, April 23rd, and we definitely want volunteers for that. But we also have some pre-event volunteer opportunities. So this upcoming Tuesday, if anyone is available, we have an amazing opportunity to do some of that pre-work, assembling swag bags for event attendees, preparing signage, just some of those logistical, fun, get your hands in making things opportunity on Tuesday at Volunteer Houston's office. So if you're free and you have a mask and your COVID vaccine, we'd love to have you.
That's great, Erin. Thank you. And in case you guys are just joining us, I want to go ahead and pop these up real quick to let you know again that Earth Day Houston is happening on Sunday at Discovery Green. This is from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. So you guys can get out there and enjoy that and sign up to volunteer if you can. And Senior Prom Night, that's coming up later. So there's two different events, April 14th from 4 to 7. And then you have another chance to get out there and have fun with the seniors on April 28th, again from 4 to 7 p.m. So if you guys are interested, please head to volunteerhou.org. And of course, you guys can always leave comments here and let us know if you have any questions. We'll try and get those answers for you pretty quickly. But yeah, the portal has many other volunteer opportunities on there. So you can just check it out, see what works for you, the times, whatever works best for you, just in case you can't come out this weekend. But there's always plenty to do. So you guys can find something anytime. And of course, you can always join us here every Friday at 11 a.m. We'll be here to help you out. So guys, thanks so much for joining us today. Becky, Erin, I appreciate you guys for coming on. You guys have a great weekend.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.